What's up YouTube? It's Caden from 22 Lacrosse, and today I'm going to show you how to string the triangle top string. So you're going to need your head, mesh, fold it over for 9 diamonds because the triangle top string is a 9 diamond top string, so you should have these little things sticking up right here and your 9 diamonds across. And you need 2 top strings or sidewall strings. I prefer sidewall strings because they're a little bit thinner than top strings. And you need 2 of them. One of them can be a little shorter. The first one you're going to do could be a little shorter, and it needs to be a little longer than the length of the top of your head, like this. And your second one is going to need to be a little longer, like maybe twice as long as the top of your head, almost. So, to start, you're just going to take your first string that's a little shorter and stick it through this hole right here, your first hole, and up through the front of your mesh like this. And then you're going to go back through that same hole just like that, and it gets that little piece of mesh trapped right there, just like that. Now on a regular 10 diamond top string, you would go back through the same mesh hole like this. Now on the 9 diamond top string, or the triangle top string, you're going to go through halfway through that fold. So see this fold right here? You don't go all the way through, you go through the first layer and then come down like that. So next, you see there's this first peak right here. We're going to skip that and come out on this side of this peak right here. So we're going to take the string, coming out this side of that peak, just like that. Then you're going to go from the front of the head back through your first top hole, just like that. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. You're going to take this string and go on the other side of this peak. So see, you went on this side going in, so you're going to go on this side behind your string. So you're going in like this, behind that blue string, like that, and it forms that little knot right there. And you pull that nice and tight. And you're going to do that same thing all the way down. So you skip this peak right here and come on this side of this peak. So up, on this side of that next peak, just like that, and don't let it get caught. And then you go from the front to the back of that next top hole. And then again, you go down through the other side of that peak, behind that blue string. So it's behind that other string, just like that. And you tighten it up. Nice and tight. That same thing all the way down. So you're going to skip this next peak and come out on this side of this peak. So on this side of that peak, see right there, you skip this one, come out on the side of this one. From the front to the back through that next top hole. And then on the other side of that peak, behind that blue string. So behind that string, just like that. And pull it tight. One more. Come out the far side, that peak. From the front to the back of that next top hole, just like that. And then, again, I'm going to show you this. You go on this side of that peak, behind your string. So behind that string like that. And you pull it nice and tight. And finally, lift this up and go back through your mesh right here, just like that. So it's like your string is coming out of the mesh like that. You come through your top again, just like that, and you wrap your mesh and go back through that hole. Back through like this and pull it tight so it does that little wrap around this little sticking up part. And then you tie a knot as close as you can to the head to keep it nice and tight. So there's a knot, and your first string is done. It should look like that on the front and like that on the back. Alright, time for your second string. I'm using yellow. So you're going to go in your lower bottom hole, or your sidewall hole right here, that second one. Pull it through like that. And then you're going to go directly from there to this top hole, right there. So it makes that slanted yellow line right here. And what you're going to do is come out this little gap right here. Just pull it like that. And you're going to wrap around this blue string. So you go back in right there, wrapping it around that blue string. And then you come back out of that same top hole. Just like that. So it's starting to form that first triangle, you see, for the triangle top string. Now, you see this peak right there that you skipped? You're going to go through that, just through the top, like it's hard to show this while I'm doing it, so I'm going to turn it around for a minute and show you after. You go down and then up. You see what I did there? Just went down and up like that. And you pull it like that. So it makes that triangle, and you got this little peak like that. And then you go right up again to that same top hole as you went through with the blue to start your second triangle. Like last time, you go from the back to the front right there, so it comes out like that, and then go on the opposite side of that blue string and pull back to wrap the yellow around that blue string. And then you're going to go back through that same top hole again, just like that, about to form your second triangle. And you do that same thing as we did before. You go through this peak just like that, through that peak. So it goes through just like that. Then you come through up through this top hole again, starting that third triangle. Then just like last time, you come through this little gap right there and come out and go back through on the other side of the blue through that little gap, wrapping around that blue string. And then you go back through that same top hole. Just like that. So we got one more, same thing. You're going to go through this peak, so see it's going through that peak, just like that. Show you again. See, it goes through there. Go through your last top hole, like that, and go through that little gap again, just like that, and then go back through your gap on the other side of the blue string to make your little wrap around it, just like that. And then try to squeeze that string back through there. You might need some pliers or something to get it through. But you put that string back through there just like that. And from there, you're just going to go directly out your second sidewall hole right there and tie a knot as close as you can to the head. So there's your triangle top string. See, it makes those nice triangles. That's how it looks on the front, and on the back it has these little, I don't know, little designs. So thanks for watching. Hope this video helps you. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks.